Hey, grace and peace. Dr. J here with your Moment with Jackson, where we explore the intersection between faith, personal development, and purpose. Happy Friday. We made it to the end of another week, and we do bless God. So we've been talking about resistance to change. You know, one of the main reasons why some people are resistant to change, but it's really a disguise to the actual thing that's changing, is because change usually shifts power dynamics. Yeah. When you're making a change, no matter how small, how big it is, some power dynamics are going to shift. And no one really comes out, well, most people are not going to just come out and say, well, you playing with my power, you playing with my position, you're playing with my influence, and that's why I'm not for this change. They're not going to admit that. So they fight and try to nitpick and tear apart the initiative, the plan, the new software, the new app, reassignments. They nitpick and complain against that. But the truth is, they know that the power dynamics are going to shift. And you know what? Sometimes the power dynamics do need to shift. Some organizations need to shake up their power dynamics because research is very clear that the challenge in most organizations is not a lack of clarity from the executive leadership, nor really is it the entry level or the masses of the people working in the organization. It's your mid-level folk. How many ranks that is in your mid-level, the leadership between the executive and the masses of the people. That's usually where the problem is. They say okay to the executive leadership and shake their heads, but they have not bought in. They have no intentions of following suit. They do not message what the executive team is messaging to the people that report to them. And then if you have levels of report, meaning if you're a leader of leaders that lead people, then just like the telephone game, what you may message may not reach to the people the same way you sent it. And if you don't agree with how it was messaged to you from executive leadership, then you're definitely not going to message it correctly to your direct reports. And they're not going to message it correctly to their direct reports. It's power. And sometimes they don't want to message it right because they got the power. Yeah, they may have the title, but I got the power because I control a major part of this organization. But if you bring in changes, they may shift that. So let's be aware. That's why I love skip level meetings. That's why I like monitoring. I trust, but I verify. Okay, have a great weekend. See you on Monday.